and we're hopping into game number 1. Do some intros, Carson. You deserve it.
I will start in the bottom left. Playing for Oceanus Gaming, hailing from Canada, the French Canadian, the Green Machine, some call him, including myself. It's KiWiKaKi. And in the top right, slightly inactive currently, the most inactive we've seen from this player in almost 2 years. The American playing for DuSt Gaming, it's Hitman.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't even move the player cams, but yep, that's Kiwi, and that's Hitman. Sorry, let's change the title of the stream. But yeah, there we go. There we go.
Wow, that's great.
AFK cam guy. I even told you to do the introductions too. It's so mean. Is Kiwi gonna do his old standard? Yes, he certainly is. It's gonna be Farseer Headhunters. How many times, Carson, have we seen this played? He even said on his stream, "I'm going up against Blade Master, boys." He knows what's going on. Going up against Blade Master, and he's not going to counter Blade Master himself. He's going to go Farseer.
Yep, sticking to the strengths. Will it be some sort of a cheese, though, or will it be just straight up Farseer Headhunters?
Yeah, we've seen variations. Kiwi is really good late game with the style, but you can also see maybe a Farseer Firelord timing. Hitman has been caught off in Orkmere with these weird cheesy timing builds, primarily losing against Tom in the team league. Victor, we are not going to let that go. But if you catch him off guard, he can lose, especially in Orkmere. But then again,
he looks like a fool too when he loses like that,
Yeah, some people don't forget. However, also there are times where he beats Focus and Soin. So, tit for tat.
Yeah, it depends on what Hitman shows up, and it somehow depends, sometimes depends how well he's prepared for the specific strategies. Kiwi is a player who does prepare. Most times he used to practice against Grubby to prepare for Hitman, so I'm wondering if he's prepared this time, because if Kiwi is well prepared and Hitman may be a little bit rusty from a few days off, it could be an upset. It could be the upset of the ages, which we say every time, but we've never had a Hitman this inactive, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, I would say with his job, just with his getting banned from the server, he's been having a hard time practicing and playing, and yeah, I'd say this is the most inactive he is, and he's still super good, which is crazy. I mean, the kid's just a raw talent. He's been coined the GOAT, the greatest NA player of all time, and I believe that. And here we go. Blade Master Kid. Of course, Victor, Hitman has claws of attack. Wouldn't be a Hitman game if he didn't get claws from the creep. He's going to be able to get a wolf as well. Kiwi a little slow on that.
Perfect. Grunt position to block. Oh, he can't even get in behind. Oh, he can block. Almost getting that grunt behind the Headhunter, but Kiwi with a very nice base build has 2 slots open, actually surrounds the grunt. But Hitman gonna pop it out. This is high level micro actually from both players so far.
Yeah, this is actually really nuts.
Hitman definitely advantage though. He's got 2 windwalks left. He's got plenty of salves, and he's going to get a Headhunter. And the claws in the circlet. Like, what are you supposed to do if you're Kiwi against these items already?
Yeah, no block on this blade either. The blade's gonna be able to right click, and Farseer tries to heal up. But he mismoves a bit and has Hitman bottle of time to get over there. The frog slowing him down. I'm not sure how a frog slows down a giant wolf, but this is a giant frog, and in a world of dragons and magic, maybe it doesn't make that, maybe that's not that far off. Oh, the grunt coming in to block. These blocks would have to be insane to kill this Farseer, though. They would have to be insane.
Oh, and Kiwi sidesteps. Kiwi, honestly, playing very well. He's creeping at the same time, and his base build was absolutely beautiful. If his base was not built exactly the way it was, he would have lost a lot more and probably would have lost his Farseer there. So, well-designed base for Kiwi, and nice creeping at the same time. Kiwi lost a Headhunter, but he's not in a terrible position by any means. He is behind on tech quite a bit, though.
Yeah, we usually see it's the opposite, right? Kiwi's the one fast-teching, and Hitman's the one that's struggling, and that TC's coming out for Kiwi really quickly. But this time we're going to see that Shadowhunter coming out super fast for Hitman with the Torrent Totem as well. Wolves in the main base going to be able to scout everything, but surely Kiwi knows what's up.
Hitman has to confirm what the strategy for Kiwi still is, though. He knows his Headhunters, but as you pointed out earlier, it could be a lot of different styles, including that Firelord second, including Tower Rushes, including a second Barracks for Headhunters even. So Hitman has to confirm it, but Hitman gonna go into pure standard, gonna try to not get any of his tier 2 canceled, and it's gonna be very difficult for Kiwi to get any sort of damage done here.
Yeah, Hitman actually went across and stole the item from the turtle. He took the gauntlets.
Well, he knew because Kiwi got level 2 while he was chasing the keeper, or chasing the Farseer, sorry. So he knew the item would be there, and he knew the Farseer couldn't grab it, so he goes and gets it. Could have been slippers, so probably well worth the journey over there.
Yeah, I really like this strategy from Hitman. It's just the old standard, right? Grunt, Raider, Walker, get Spirit Link, just start using Hex and just killing units, taking fights. So
yep.
I think this is good against the Headhunter count the Headhunter count getting a little scary for Kiwi. He's already at 7. And now when the tier 2 is done, he'll have that TC out. He'll be able to creep. But this is pretty much Hitman's wheelhouse. He's ready to fight those Headhunters head on. And with Spirit Link, you just kind of run it over.
Just tap it in. Tap it in. Okay, 7 Headhunters back at home. Torrent Chieftain on the way out. Generally, we see Spirit Lodge for the Orc player. If you're in KiWiKaKi shoes here, that's been the most standard. The Headhunters are going to finally move out of the base. The Spirit Lodge is going to be built. So it is going to be no sort of cheese. Just straight up Farseer play from KiWiKaKi.
Yeah, could be a bit of a shame, too. He's letting Hitman essentially play his game. The Turtle Creep going to be for the Shadowhunter. There's level 2. Hitman hasn't been denied or delayed much at all, actually. Slippers of Agility, very good if the Shadowhunter picks that up for the Blade Master. But, I mean, Hitman just totally fine with right-clicking this Farseer for as long as physically possible while his Shadowhunter creeps up. The Shadowhunter being the most important part. Actually, the Spirit Walker's blocked. And Hitman's
won't be blocked for long, though. Look at that. Look how clean that is. It wasn't even fully lumber supplied, the tree. I don't know how to say that. But the tree didn't have 50 lumber in it, so he knocked it down very quickly. But now there's not full HP for the Farseer, and this is going to be a town portal. You got a TP right now, Kiwi. There it is.
Oh, nice. Wait until the last minute on that cooldown, too. You know the cooldown for Hitman. He was just spamming it.
Yeah.
And, a big camp for Kiwi, though. Big camp. This will be level 2. Great item as well. So Kiwi taking advantage of his time, too. Crystal Ball is probably a horrible item.
Probably, certainly. Either would work there, but, at least the experience has been gained. Kiwi's stealing a little bit of experience from his Torn Chieftain. And this is a map I always pointed out. It's hard to get that secondary hero level 3 without taking big risks. And Kiwi might be in a position where he has to take the Fountain or take the Lab. And Hitman's going to be ready with level 3 Shadowhunter by then to creep jack.
Yeah, not only creepjack, just straight up take a fight. And the Blade knows exactly where this army is. He sees everything. He sees the Farseer, he sees the TC. I was surprised that Hitman didn't go for the Crab just for that quick level 3 and then go. But he's actually going to take a much bigger camp. It takes a little bit of more time. But, yeah, I'm a little surprised that he didn't just go for the offensive because he sees everything. But he's going to give Kiwi a little bit more time. But it's all right. His timing's still very good. Level 3 on the Shadowhunter looks great. He can steal this ogre.
He's going tier 3 as well, so he's waiting for that. That's probably why he didn't go on the offensive right away. But Hitman could certainly win a fight relatively soon. Probably needs about one more raider. Yeah, he's got decent mana, but I'd say KiWiKaKi definitely not in a bad spot for taking a fight. He's getting an invuln. He could get a heal scroll even. It's anyone's fight, really. And they're both going tier 3, so they're both just looking to chill.
Yeah, level 3 TC gets a little bit more scarier. Hitman not as eager to take fights. Level 1 Blade takes a lot of damage to all this stuff. Actually, the DuSt is on the Blade. Another stomp will kill this Blade.
That's a dead master. Yep. Oh, heal wave. It has a heal scroll too, but does Hitman want to burn the heal scroll to save it? Chain Lightning is going to confirm the kill. Only a level 1 Blade Master, but there could be more pickings on the menu.
Where's
a big Purge?
Yeah, that's a big pick off. The Purges are way too far back to actually do anything. Hitman going to run back, and maybe not wasting the heal scroll was good. It's a level 1 Blade. He'll be out shortly. But, now you're just feeding more XP to this TC. Level 3 on the Farseer already, and this TC is about to get level 3 from this, too. This is a good timing for Kiwi.
This is great for Kiwi.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
He's going to get the whole red camp. The Shadowhunter hexes the TC so he doesn't get the experience, but the Endurance Aura is picked up. That's a little bit of gold for KiWiKaKi, at least.
A little bit of a cutesy play there.
Yep. TC's still going to get level 3, though. Wow. And where's the tier 3 at for Kiwi? Not very close. So Kiwi not really looking to push right now, but what he is looking to do is steal some camps away from Hitman. He could take the Lab, and he could take the Fountain as well. But the Blade Master's back.
50 supply, 50 supply. But when you have headhunters, it kind of favors the headhunter army because that's pretty big. Let's see if Hitman... I mean, Hitman only has 2 raiders. If he can control these raiders a lot, he still has a lot of Shadowhunter mana for Hex. The Blade Master is just really susceptible. Level 2 now makes it a lot better. Hitman wants to take a fight. Purges on the Wolves right away. Spirit Link is really good. And, I mean, you can't purge everything. Wow, he does purge a Grunt, though. Kiwi's taking really good fights here.
Yeah, very nice micro. Has yet to lose a unit since that Headhunter in the beginning is KiWiKaKi. But kills the Grunt, kills the Blade Master. His Adept training not yet done for the Lightning Shield. But once that's done, he can go straight into the Bloodlust, can go straight into the Berserker upgrade, which he is getting for the Headhunters and Hitman. His tier 3 isn't going to be as impactful. He's got the Orb of Lightning, but was he going to get Master Walker's Zakoto upgrade? Probably not going to see a 3rd hero for Hitman. He doesn't even have the gold for it, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, does he want to go for that TC? But he's investing so much into the tier 3 upgrades that it might be super delayed, if not non-existent. Kiwi's just been having a ball. I mean, Berserker upgrade gonna be coming in. Ooh. And Bloodlust. Kiwi is getting right into where he wants, and he still has so many Berserkers, Carson. Hitman hasn't been able to take a fight in this entire mid game. It's allowed Kiwi to just have this gigantic army. And with great heroes. Potion of Greater Mana, like I think you just oohed about. I assume it's about that.
Yep. Also 3-0 attack upgrades for these Berserkers. Absolutely ridiculous damage. Hitman still 0-0 on all of his units, but he is getting the Kodo upgrade, the Master Walker upgrade, so he will be stronger thanks to this tier 3, but KiWiKaKi is definitely hitting a power spike that Hitman is not ready for.
And just in a straight-up game, too. Nothing cute, nothing crazy. Big camp for Kiwi, and like you said, that's going to be level 4 TC, and he's got great items. Everything looking so good. In fact, he gets a Scroll of Healing from the shop, because why not? With a fresh Dust. This Blade Master, only at level 2. Very, very, very weak right now. All of Hitman's army is very weak. He doesn't have, like, anything. He's at 50 supply, Carson, but all of this can be kited. What's up?
Yeah, 4 raiders for Hitman, so he's going into a hit-and-run style. He's not looking to take fights. He's got a 4th raider on the way, and he's going into hit-and-run. KiWiKaKi invested into 3 attack upgrades, but didn't get reinforced defenses for his burrows, so he's forced into a town portal, and this is what Hitman's going to do now. He's not actually going to take a fight.
Wow, he gets 1 burrow on the TP out, and, I mean, Kiwi not having reinforced defenses is like...
Say a food analogy about yourself. Go ahead. You set yourself up.
It's like me not having KFC every single day. It's unheard of. It's just ridiculous, and it can't be true.
Cannot be true, but he's going to get it now. He's going to rectify his mistake, but... Yeah, Hitman agrees with us that he's not in a position to take a fight, and he's probably not going to take one. 4 raiders is probably too much if you're going to try to straight up win the game. But KiWiKaKi, if you notice, he broke upkeep, and he didn't actually sell his Endurance Aura yet. He should have sold that Endurance Aura long before he broke upkeep, but now he's on 54 supply. He lost a burrow. He got supply blocked, and he's only getting 7 gold per return on his peons.
Blade Master dusted. TC trying to come in. The purges. The purges are here. The purges are permanent. The stomp. Wow. That's just a dead blade.
Was that just a Gosu dust, or how did he see that blade? Did he just dust straight up and find the blade, or did the blade pop out a windwalk?
Blade popped.
Oh, so a mistake from Hitman.
Hitman's kind of getting rolled right now.
He's getting rolled and smoked, and he's not in a position to counterattack, so he's got to defend. But I don't think Hitman can win a fight. Look at the mana on the Tauren Chieftain, Ricky.
Yeah, Hitman's slowly buying time for Taurens, but he needs a lot more time before he can start fighting this. The Blade Master level 2 is such a problem. Also no mana. Stomp comes in. It's just so good. And look at the Concave for Kiwi. I mean, this is just a meat grinder. You can't even fight this. You can't do anything. Raiders coming around. They're not doing anything. Stomp is in. Hitman is just getting destroyed here. 57 supply. It looks even, guys, but this is going to snowball very quickly. The Raiders actually taking the front line. Hitman's wanting to take a fight here.
One more heal scroll. There's plenty of mana on the Shadowhunter, but there's even more mana on the Tauren Chief, and the stomps have been massive, and there's almost a Tauren out, and these are Master Walker upgrades. Can Hitman somehow keep his walkers alive to revive the Tauren? He's getting a decent amount of pickoffs, but I think Kiwi might have done it. A couple of low units to the back. The Tauren is trying to get out of the base. Oh, but Kiwi, he's still got another stomp in the tank as well.
TC coming out for Hitman, but it's very late. The blade's so low. Heals comes in, but now the heal's already done, and the blade's taking damage. Heal scroll's gone as well. Hitman doesn't have any items for the Farseer. Chasing.
Oh, one more hit, and it goes down for the 3rd time this game, and it looks as though KiWiKaKi's going up 1-0.
Guys, is this the series that Hitman actually loses and it's not Cruncher? KiWiKaKi definitely going to go up 1-0 in this series. This could be it. TC goes down. Hitman doesn't have much left. 28 supply. He's going to play this out, though. Blade Master. He's got burrows in the back. Maybe he can get some damage done. He's not leaving yet, but this just looks really problematic. No expansion for Kiwi either. And Hitman knows this. He did scout that before he lost the Blade for the second time in the game.
2 Master Walkers with decent mana on one of them. A second Tauren on the way. The Blade Master is being revived, but there's a Tauren Chieftain that has to come out after that, and the altar is very exposed. And you know what? KiWiKaKi, with the troll regen, is going to be very happy that he's healing up behind all this pressure. And I would say it's only a matter of time if it wasn't Hitman, but I just don't see a way back.
Yeah, Shadowhunter still has enough mana for heal wave. There we go. Saves the Tauren a bit. I mean, these burrows are putting in some serious work, but it's only one. He's trying to heal the... I think the Blade will come out. And actually, Kiwi's losing quite a bit. But Hitman might lose everything. Level 5 on the TC now.
2 Taurens. The Blade is gonna make it out. Oh my god, it just
Oh my god!
The burrows put in work. Okay, there's 2 Taurens. There's 1 revive almost. Oh my god, the level 5 Tauren Chieftain is about to die.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
There's no way. Is the shop going to be rebuilt? Hitman is held, and he's got Taurens. What the... Oh my god, he held and he's got Taurens.
You've got to be kidding me. Is he this good? Like, I know that we're overhyping this guy because he is unbelievable. How, Carson, can you just break down how this is even possible? The burrows, yeah, we're doing damage. The Blade comes out last minute.
Did you see there was one, if one more Headhunter shot hit that altar, the game was over and the Blade Master was not coming out. But now Hitman got level 5 Shadowhunter. He's going to pick off a bunch of units here with this Blade Master. And Kiwi's going to give him all the time he needs.
I don't know if he wants to be too precautious. There's a lot of purges. This Blade Master doesn't have Windwalks to get out, and I think Hitman knows that. Why be super risky to try to pick off a Headhunter when I can lose my Blade and ultimately lose the game still? But now Hitman, like you said, he's just rallying out more Tauren, altar being rebuilt just in case. Hitman going to be rebuilding peasants too. I mean, peons. He's so behind in wood. I mean, he invested everything on that hold. The initial peon pull held the first push, but everything died.
Yeah. KiWiKaKi not out of the woods yet, though. He had to Tavern Revive a level 5 hero, over 700 gold invested, and you know what that 700 gold could have gone to? A tiny Great Hall, but KiWiKaKi has been above upkeep this entire time. 2,000 gold left in the mains. The altar's being rebuilt, the shop's being rebuilt for Hitman. He can get that level 1 Tauren Chieftain that he had earlier, but he will not be able to creep it up. What Hitman has to do is make sure that KiWiKaKi doesn't get a tiny Great Hall up, and wait and wait and wait as long as possible to get some sort of a fighting army, because if they take a fight right now, Hitman will still lose.
Yeah, no doubt. No more burrows in the middle of the map, that's for sure. Gonna get a wolf, 3 Tauren, 2 walkers, I think a 3rd walker on the way. Yep, there it is. Hitman is just trying to make this work, but I don't know. This is still so dire, man. It's so crazy. And Kiwi is still mining, even long distance mining. And I think that's the play for Kiwi. The army looks great, Carson, but I need a tiny Great Hall. And that'll be what the rest of his money is going into. He's got the wood. He just needs the gold.
And does Hitman do the same, or does he break upkeep? He's at 50 supply, even getting that Tauren Chieftain back. Does Hitman mine out the rest of his 1,500 gold?
Oh, okay. I was going to say he's just reviving the Tauren.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was like, is that my no, it's all part of the game. Right, sorry,
Hitman looks like he's going to go for a tiny, though. It looks like he's going to. No, he buys a push and mana. Okay, so this is going to maybe just be both players fighting until their gold mines run out. Kiwi doesn't seem to want to go for a tiny either. He's continued to build units.
TC coming out as well, and this TC is going to farm so much experience if Hitman takes another fight. Oh, catches a couple Shaman off guard. The Purge.
Oh, my God. Hitman's kind of doing it. He's got level 5 Shadowhunter with 500 mana behind this, too. The stomps are good. Kiwi has to kill these walkers. That's what he's got to go for, and he's smartly doing so.
But the TC, the Taurens on the front line, pulverizes need to come in for Hitman. Big stomp on the Blade. Oh, the Berserker's trying to get these walkers, and they get one. The revive not able to come in. All the walkers are completely out of mana.
Oh, the Shadowhunter's dead. Kiwi's done it. This
Unbelievable.
is 1-0 for Kiwi. No GG.
No GG. This is going to be a barn burner of a series, guys. I am so pumped. Kiwi goes up 1-0, and Hitman no GGs after a sick comeback. Hitman is like, here we go. He's been waiting. He's been waiting for a long time, Carson. We've talked about it. He's just so bored with the region. He talks about this over and over. People like giving up. not competing. Cruncher's the only one that can actually compete. I guarantee you this lights a fire in him. Hitman spamming go. He wants game 2. He wants revenge, guys. We're going to give you game 2. It's going to be on Torrenta's stand. Kiwi, 1 map away. This is a best of 3. 1 map away from moving into the semis, knocking out the 3-time champ. I mean, just the leader of NA. This could be a crazy map on Torrenta's stand, guys. Here we go. Oh my god. And the ping is good, Carson. The ping is good. The pizza is fresh and the beers are cold. Guys, this is game number 2 on Torrenta's stand. In the top left, we have playing for DuSt Gaming. It's Hitman. And in the bottom right, we have playing for Oceanus Gaming, the undead, the Orc Canadian powerhouse. It's KiWiKaKi.
Imagine the channel points, Ricky.
I can't even imagine. I don't even want to look at what they are right now. I imagine it's
put a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat if you voted for Kiwi to win this series. 1 in the chat.
4%. There are one guy, Insomnia01, put in 10K and he's about to win like 200 large.
He's gonna get like a mil. He's gonna get a milli for that.
He's gonna get so many points if Kiwi wins. Hitman is not going down without a fight, guys, and I love a series like this. You know, we talk about walkovers being boring and stuff. Imagine a comeback like this. Now, Hitman cannot make mistakes, Carson.
Yeah, we're talking about the little bit of a roll of the dice, a little bit of the coin flip. So KiWiKaKi is going for his old standard, the Farseer. Hitman countering that Farseer with a Blade Master. If you go Shadowhunter and your opponent goes Farseer, they have advantage. If you go Shadowhunter, your opponent goes Blade Master, the Shadowhunter has the advantage. So Hitman going with the right hero here, but KiWiKaKi just going with what he's comfortable with. Doesn't often go for Shadowhunter, but he does show that he's known how to do it in the past.
So this is a build order win for who?
For Hitman overall.
Okay. Sorry, this is impossible to follow what you just said. Farseer coming out. Grunt opener as well, yeah. And what does Kiwi want to do?
Well, he's building grunts, so he's not doing what he wants to do, that's for sure.
That's true, but we've seen him do this before into a late war mill, into headhunters. But why would Kiwi go for Farseer grunt opener on this map? Like what is he trying to counter? Like you said, is he trying to counter Shadowhunter? Like, does he really think that Hitman's gonna go Shadowhunter first?
No, I think he just more so wants an army that can be on the map. Of course, the headhunters sort of get chased down if there's a Blade Master. So he wants to be able to somehow probably contest a couple of the camps on the map in the middle camps. But he's already a little bit late. He might be able to stop Hitman from getting the second permanent item with this grunt, but there's already a circlet on the Blade.
Yeah, good items. Hitman's not actually going to be able to kill this second Rogue Wizard for the items. Kiwi on the middle of the map, ready to contest, and this is exactly what you just said. He actually wants present on the map, and he's going to get it, and Hitman needs to figure out how he wants to take this down. Does he want to focus the grunt? Does he want to try to last hit? There is dust on this Farseer, too.
Yeah, he's just waiting around. He's going to have to break Windwalk soon, and Kiwi, see, he knows that. Hitman should have broken Windwalk earlier, maybe got some damage, but now he's going to do it. Farseer has no salves, but the shop is being built now, as well as a war mill back at home for KiWiKaKi, so he's just going to change it up. One grunt opener into headhunters, and this one grunt is definitely serving its purpose so far.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, Hitman doesn't get the item, and Kiwi might actually get it. It's a huge play here, just for a build order win here, or just for a build order decision, I guess. I wouldn't call it a build order win, but very well done.
Still up for grabs, though, still on the table, but there's another charge of Dust of Appearance in the Blade Master, although he does have salve, so maybe Hitman actually going to get the treat of this item at the end of the day. The Wolves, the Grunt going back. Is Hitman overextending? Although, even though Kiwi's going to get the experience, Hitman's going to get the item for sure, so maybe it's worth for Kiwi to not even finish this Renegade off. Probably a mistake.
Yeah, he's going to finish it off, and he's going to kill
the
the item.
Okay, a nice play from Kiwi. Well done.
This is a sick game. This is dirty. Kiwi is not messing around here. He might end up doing a lot of damage to this grunt, though. Like you said, no salves on the Farseer. Wolf trying to block. The Wolf can block.
Oh, Farseer should have a speed scroll. He does have a speed scroll. Hitman with a peon.
What? Speed scroll peon block.
Where's the peon coming from? Where was that the whole time? It was waiting in the wings. Okay, salve. Now the peon block of the Farseer. And the grunt will fall eventually. The question is, how much time can Kiwi buy, and what can Kiwi do with that time?
And the peon lives.
Peon block.
Peon lives to
Peon
fight
lives.
another day.
Deny is denied by KiWiKaKi. Wow, high level so far. Very high level game.
This is what we call a barn burner. Shadowhunter coming out, and the same proposition for Hitman. It's going to be Tauren, Bestiary, Grunt, Raider, Walker, and we saw Kiwi just mass up units, sit in the back of his base. He had like 7 headhunters, 8, 9. Hitman wasn't getting anything done, and I think that allowed Kiwi to just run across the map in the first map with just a huge army. This time, Hitman needs to find a way to whittle down that army, get some pickoffs, and maybe the Shadowhunter playing a little aggressive this time might be the play. Go for the level 2 with the Merc Camp because it's free, essentially, and then make some moves.
Yeah, Hitman, what he has to focus on is honestly not losing his Blade Master 3 times, but he also could be a little bit more aggro once he does get level 3 or level 2 on his Shadowhunter. I think you're absolutely correct. The question is, will he play some hit and run again with Raiders after tier 3 tech, and will KiWiKaKi get as early of a level 3 Tauren Chieftain as he did last game? Because if you remember, he killed the Blade Master, then he took the Red Camp last game.
Yeah, he just got away with like murder, right? Lightning Shield on the Shadowhunter, though. Hitman's going to get a faster level 2 than Kiwi, and so far Hitman scouting really well, sees what's going on. Scroll the Beast is very good, especially with Kiwi going purges. You'd have to individually purge all the units if it does turn into a big fight, so not going to have that big AoE purge that Hitman's going to have with the Walkers. Level 2, Slippers, good for Hitman, I would say.
The Peon's still alive, Ricky. If this Peon cancels a salve, I'm leaving the game, because that'll be a value Peon. It gets the scout, it gets the grunt block with the speed scroll, and then it gets a little bit more. Okay, it's just going to die to the creeps. You lived a good life, my friend. But Hitman needs the supply. Dust of Appearance misses the blade, but Hitman doesn't windwalk in. But the Dust is on cooldown for 14 more seconds.
Bible thumb for that Peon in chat. Served his purpose.
Oh, he's going to stomp on the creep, but look at Hitman. He's staying back. Oh, but he's not being fully attentive. Wants to get his level 3 Shadowhunter as early as possible, so Kiwi secures that big creep. And nicely done by him. Actually gets the wards, which is going to enable him to get even another camp. So Kiwi probably in the driver's seat currently.
Okay, Farseer a little bit out of position here. And Shadowhunter, oh, the last hit. Oh, he gets the Chain Lightning, but well, the item might go to Hitman or it might go to Farseer still. Blade Master not in the area as well. But the Shadowhunter does have Hex and does have Raiders.
But Ensnare?
Yeah, no
Ensnare.
Ensnare.
Not finished? Is it not being upgraded?
He does have Ensnare.
Oh, he didn't go for a surround on the Farseer then, even though he had Ensnare. Maybe he didn't think he could hold it. There was no more Chain Lightning, so a little bit of an interesting choice from Hitman. Maybe a bit panicked, Ricky.
You think he's feeling it?
A little bit shaky.
He's shaking in his boots. I like it, dude. I've been waiting for this guy to lose for a long time. Okay, here we go. TC's going to creep out the Merc Camp. Kiwi is just eating Lightning Shield on his units right now. Moves one of the Headhunters away, but you might lose a Headhunter. Let's watch it happen.
Yep, and another Lightning Shield. Oh, no.
Let's watch it happen.
So much damage. So much damage from this Lightning Shield, Ricky.
Blade Master coming in as well.
Greater mana, though.
Uh-oh.
And Hitman not getting the greatest of items in the late game. He got that Scroll of Beast, which I think you described pretty well, that it will get some value against the Shamans at least, because it's not a lot of AoE disenchant, but the rest of the items are pretty meh. Pretty meh for Hitman.
True Shot is very meh. Not as great as what you'd want. The Blade Master level was an issue in the last game as well. Blade Master very weak to getting nuked like that. TC gonna hit his level 3. The items for Kiwi on the other hand, very good. Potion of Greater Mana. I mean, if he got horrible items for the rest of the game, he'd still have good items.
Yeah, the Potion of Greater Mana is excellent, as well as the wards for Kiwi. Where's the tier 3 techs at? 60%. For Kiwi, but for Hitman, he's pulling peons and he's going for a fight. A little bit of a different style for Hitman. He's got level 3 Shadowhunter. He's got a Scroll of the Beast. He's got a heal scroll. I think this is the fight that Kiwi should TP out of. There's the TP. But another Shaman probably going to fall. Stomp. Oh, goes down.
Yeah, Hitman's at 50 supply right now. Kiwi at 36, waiting for that tier 3. This is a huge window for Hitman to just steamroll this fight. And actually, he's going to creep out a big camp. Is he? Yeah, he's going to pull it. And then he's going to get level 2 Blade, and then I assume he's just going to go across the map. These peons are still pulled, Carson.
Yeah, no Warmill yet for Hitman, no tier 3 tech, so yeah, I'm assuming Hitman's going to take a fight. No Mana Stone, Health Stone, at least going to save that Blade for Hitman. What's Kiwi going to get? Could be mana. Could be lots of mana.
This is a really big window, guys. Kiwi is really relying on getting tier 3 and getting away with it. 40 supply, tier 3 does hit. He'll be researching Berserker form, but Carson, he doesn't have a big army. Hitman does.
Yeah, it could be a little bit of an anti-timing for Kiwi if he fights right now, but, you know, if there's towers in his base, he's sort of got to fight. But if Hitman leaves Kiwi be for another minute or so, Kiwi might be ready, but as it stands right now, here comes Hitman, and Kiwi needs a little bit more time, honestly.
And Hitman's not going to give it to him. Peons being pulled as well, but there is no Spirit Link. These are just going to be wall peons. Wait, was this maybe like a tier 3 expo? Like, why is he pulling the peons? Just for added buffer? I think so.
Yeah, just to be in the front, of course, the range is going to be a lot better if they have something in the front to tank other than just the Torn Chieftain. Kiwi actually microing pretty well so far with the kiting. The Blade Master is not something you want to be focusing with those items, though. The Stomp is decent. Lightning Shield doing a little bit of damage to those peons. Scroll the BCUs, you mentioned it earlier. Where are the Shamans even? There's only one?
This is a weird fight. Stomps come in for Kiwi, and they're good. Heal Scroll being used actually on the Berserkers. Berserkers are upgraded. Hitman needs to do damage here. Tier 3 for Kiwi, Tier 2 for Hitman. This is very much an all-in, or he's very, very behind if he loses this fight. 58 supply for Hitman, though. 37 for Kiwi, but most of that is in production buildings. Hitman trying to whittle down this army. He's picking off a lot of Berserkers, actually. Raider in the back. Going to get completely out of position. Farseer!
Oh, could buy maybe a Town Portal in a second. Chain Lightning used. Actually, a big Lightning Shield. Look at all the units about to die for Hitman, but 47 against 29 supply. Has Kiwi held?
Kiwi's
so
gonna
much
pick
is
up
low.
Hitman's going to lose a lot of units here. 2 grunts going down. A third, maybe Hitman. Maybe overextending. Everything's very low, and right now you don't want to be losing too much. 47 supply, though. Hitman trying to get some right clicks. The blade is mostly just moving, though, not really right clicking. You want the damage in. There's a Kodo in the back, though. Has Hitman actually done it with this timing? He's actually going way deep in the back with the blade. Going to be able to pick off everything. 3 Berserkers out of position. I think this is enough. The damage for Kiwi isn't quite there anymore. Farseer just being built, not even going to be able to make it out during this fight. I think Hitman has tied this up, but it's still so close. He can't actually fully end this game.
Can't kill him. He can't kill him, and the same thing was happening to KiWiKaKi last game, but can KiWiKaKi do a little bit better than Hitman did in bringing it back after he holds the push? It doesn't look like Hitman's looking to let up the pressure. He buys a Mana Pot of Clarity, and he's going to keep pressing. No Raiders to really catch off any units, but one is coming in, and the Burrows are very well positioned for Kiwi, actually, that they can't be killed, but the shop certainly can.
Kiwi buys a Clarity and a Mana Pot before the shop goes down. And now he's just going straight for Burrows. And yeah, there's not much that Kiwi can really do. He's actually focusing the blade, and all the units for Hitman are just getting full rain on these buildings. And Kiwi's just kind of getting chipped away at. And Hitman, there's not much Kiwi can do. Trying to right-click stuff. One grunt might go down, but like you said, the reinforcements are constantly coming in. Hitman's macro's on point. His economy looks good. When the Farseer comes out, I feel like he's still in a tough position.
Yeah, I don't think there's much for Kiwi to do at this point other than Turtle. Look at his supply, 29 out of 31.
Hitman hitting a really good window. I mean, that window was visible from miles away. 40 supply against 50. I mean, just like nothing going on. That was a sweet timing. Good, really good creeping for Hitman.
Spell, Torn Chieftain, not close to level 5. The Shadow Hunter, in fact, is, though. Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time. The Stomps have always been good for Kiwi, but I just don't think there's enough units at this point.
Blade Master right-clicking the TC. He bought a Mana Pot, guys, but he did not buy a Health Pot. And actually, he's blocked. He's blocked in. Hitman could just... I think he's just going to kill buildings, just chip away. GG's called, and yeah, Hitman will tie up the series. He is not going down without a fight, and we have a 1-1 scoreline.
1-1 going into map 3. Will we finally see a cheese from KiWiKaKi? Or will it be straight up all 3 games? That's a real question here, I feel like.
Yeah, it's been gravy so far, but now in game 3 is kind of when you pull out all the tricks. That's what makes Kiwi so exciting. If at first he doesn't do it game 1 or game 2 or game 3, maybe he does it game 4, maybe game 5, you never know. He's one of those players that can mix it up, whatever. But this is an interesting map. Is this a cheese map? Northern Isles we're going into.
The tension. The season of upsets. And will there be another one? I know we got a lot of Kiwi fans in the house, but if you're a betting man, are you betting for Kiwi?
I mean, statistics say no. 4% for Kiwi,
Yeah.
96 for the Hitman.
Where's the faith?
And he is spawned in at the 420 position. It is Hitman.
This isn't the 420 position at all.
No, it's not, but it could be. In the top right, playing for Oceanus, the Canadian Orc. It is KiWiKaKi.
He was in the 420 position last game, actually. Oh, no, that was Kiwi in the 420 position last game. Damn.
This is going to be nuts. This is going to be nuts. What decision-making What decision does Kiwi want to take in this game 3? You know, I think he's already gone over his expectations, if we're being honest. In his stream today, he said, you know, it is what it is. You know, playing against Hitman, it is what it is. And that's a great mindset. Just means play your game. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm sure he's certainly good with a 1-2. Obviously, he's over the moon with a 2-1.
Yeah, and an invite to the Super League as well if he makes it out of this.
Kiwi didn't even want to play in this season. Can you imagine if he knocks out Hitman, wins the whole thing, gets an invite to the Super League? He literally said, I don't want to play. I'm very inactive. And look at him.
Look at him. And that, you know, that was definitely a close game last game too. If Kiwi, as I pointed out, had a couple more minutes, you know, or even just a minute for his upgrades to kick in, 60 seconds, it would have been a different game, and Hitman just didn't give him it. He hit a really clean timing, but that's all it really took was that one more minute. And he's going to have a minute faster tech here as well with the no barracks for the first time this series, actually.
Late barracks.
No barracks.
Late barracks.
Yeah, you know, there was no barracks before the tech happened.
Is it no barracks or is it late barracks?
Well, the build order, it goes with when you tech. So if you tech without a barracks, it's called a no racks opener, right? No racks tech.
That's fair. It's
you
a technicality, right? Technical, you know?
Yeah.
Semantics, shemantics. But the Blade Master going to pick up some salves. Go across this map. Kiwi going to get this initial green, which is interesting. We saw him do this before, actually, with the Grunt.
Yeah.
He grabs the small one that is the most susceptible camp, and then his Wolves and his Grunt will kill the small green while the Farseer is being chased. And he was able to get level 2 on CH. Maybe that's going to be the case here, because Blade Master is here.
Hitman's countering this creep route, though. He misclicks on the Wolf, but then still gets the auto attack last hit. So, yeah, Hitman did a counter to this creep out. He knew what KiWiKaKi was going to do. He just took the item, went for Windwalk first instead of Critical Strike first, and KiWiKaKi has indeed been countered. And now we play the chasing of the Farseer game. Will KiWiKaKi be able to get out of the grasp of the Blade Master?
Grunt coming in the front line, and yeah, Hitman's going to see 3 burrows, or maybe he just sees 2. I don't know. He must know. Without seeing the War Mill, he must just know. Maybe he's just looking at the tech, because he's definitely going to see a fast tech.
Ooh, but will we see a level 2 Farseer? It will take more than just this entire camp, and at the moment, KiWiKaKi's committing quite a bit to try to even just tickle these creeps. The Grunt's coming in, and the Grunt can definitely do what the Peon did last game, and probably even then some.
Kiwi just holding that Wolf summon position. Not going to give the XP. Certainly not. Certainly not.
Ooh,
wow.
No resummon. It's going to take quite a few more. It's going to take 5 more of those bad boys to get level 2 on the Blade.
Tier 2 is finished for Kiwi. And do you want to go for something cheesy, or do you just go for standard? It looks like right now, it might just see the Terran Chieftain coming out, and that's what, yeah, it's going to be the case. No shenanigans. What is this fast tech given Kiwi? Because right now, Hitman's all over the map. It doesn't look like, you know, opportunity for the TC to really do anything. The Blade Master could be everywhere.
Yeah, it does give him the opportunity to creep his TC a bit more, because on this map, you can creep everything with just the Farseer. He tried to take both Murlocs, but Hitman just kind of did a counter for that. The only other difference would be if he didn't go for that barracks, that quick tech. Or if he did go for that barracks, rather, he might have been able to take that. But now he has it for his Torn Chieftain when it comes out. So I think it may be better just overall for Kiwi.
Kiwi getting
the critter
blocked by a frog and a penguin. They're working for the opposition. Speed scroll on the Farseer. Oh, forces the TP. That was a really unfortunate critter for Kiwi.
Why are the frog and penguins the same size?
I don't know why. The frog shouldn't have a hitbox that blocks you, but I guess, I mean, whatever.
Penguin's massive compared to a frog.
Yeah, but they block the same, you know? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. Have you ever seen a frog that blocks you? Like, have you ever seen a frog on the road and be like, I cannot move?
I take care of frogs. I always take care of them when I see them, all right?
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
I take
Remo Demo added permitted term gangbang.
Yeah,
thanks, Remo.
He's wiling out today. Yeah, feel free to use the term gangbang if you want in the chat, because one of the co-owners of this entire show just allowed it. There you go. Get your gangbangs in the chat. That is allowed. That is totally allowed.
There you go. You guys say it all you want.
There we go. You did this, Remo. You did this. Farseer coming in. Still level 1, but the TC is out, and you should be able to... I don't think they could see allowed permissions, but you saying it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, the
Big
Blade
creep
Master
for
actually...
Hitman.
Yeah, big creep. Yeah, big. Very big. Book of the Dead. Ooh, that's a good...
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
good
good
for the
item.
same reason the Scroll of the Beast was good last game, right? The Shamans, they don't have the AoE disenchanting. Shamans is what it is. A little bit of a late tier 3 tech for Kiwi this game.
Oh, Farseer getting blocked. The Hex could come in again, but it's going to be harder to surround this bad boy. The Blade trying to get good surface area, trying to block. No TP, no TP. He's going to commit to this. Oh, he gets it.
The creeps!
And he's too far away from the shop.
Oh my god. The creeps. Did they get the experience, though? I don't know if Hitman actually got the experience with that Farseer.
I don't think he did.
Book of the Stomp.
Book of the Dead being used. The TC's actually kind of blocked as well. Okay, no, the unit's going to be able to get out. Is there Ensnare this time? There isn't yet. But the Ensnare is on the way, about halfway done. But Hitman is pressing his luck. He's used the Book of the Dead. He needs to get value. And he is, I mean, a grunt for a Headhunter. I don't know if that's a fair trade. 2 grunts for a Headhunter and a Farseer?
Yeah, but Ensnare's about to finish. Another 2 seconds on Ensnare. The Hex. There's almost limitless Hex for the Shadowhunter, and Kiwi is about to lose a lot more than he already has. Another Headhunter about to fall. 2 Headhunters, in fact, about to fall. The Raider could get in position and get even another kill. Shaman falls. Oh, it's a disaster.
Nice deny from Kiwi on one of them. But yeah, really nice pickoffs from Hitman. Spirit Walker. Just going to be scouting what's going on. Was that good for Hitman?
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
Lost all his grunts.
Totally fine. He's got map control. He's got level 3 Blade Master. He's going to get the shop now as well. And KiWiKaKi is just trying to get... You know, the thing about trading grunts for Headhunters is Hitman has the utility of his army. He's got Spirit Link, he's got Ensnare, and he's got the damage from the Blade and the heal. Whereas KiWiKaKi needs a mass of Headhunters to really get that damage that he needs, to follow up the stomps with damage. So in trading grunts, although it's not cost effective for Hitman, it still keeps those numbers down. The level 3 Torn Chieftain and another greater mana. Is that 3 games in a row for Kiwi?
It is. It's 1 and 2 and 3 games straight, in fact.
Incredible for Kiwi. Although the Blade Master, this is the mistake Hitman made in the first game. He got caught out of position, lost his Blade Master. Maybe that's a way back in for KiWiKaKi.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, for some reason, Hitman's been taking big camps, been all over the map, and I find Kiwi is the one with the more experience on the heroes.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Farseer, if it gets up to level 3, that's a nice little chunk of change potentially. Ooh, the Salve cancels could come in as well from the illusion. Blade Master's just catching out a couple of units, but you got to be careful with your blade, Hitman.
Yeah, Hitman thinking that was the real Farseer, so he's trying to avoid chain lightning and stuff like that. But the big stomp comes in. Are we seeing an exact same thing that happened before? I think so. Purge.
It's going to be an invuln. Is Hitman going to really risk? He didn't dodge it with the invuln.
He's still going to get away, though. Oh my god, he's so greedy. That is such a level of greed I can't even comprehend.
KiWiKaKi, where's the Purge? Where's the clarity on the Farseer? Where's the chain lightning to follow up the damage? Kiwi, you could have gotten that Blade Master, and that's what you needed to get into this game again. But the red camp is going to help out quite a bit, though.
Wow. Hitman, 4 Raiders now, 3 Spirit Walkers. What is the play? He's sticking on tier 2 again, so maybe trying to hit that timing that he hit before. Does he have the same window? It really looks like it. We're looking at 50 supply again. The Shadowhunter this time not level 4. He is level 3. But Hitman, okay, that Seagull was just living its dream. But the Seagull's going to go down. And Hitman again, pulling the boys. He's ready to hit that timing.
Oh, Helm of Valor, unfortunate for Kiwi. He would love to get an aura other than Endurance there. Any of them would have been incredible for KiWiKaKi. Here's the timing. 4 Raiders. Is this the timing we're speaking of? Or is this more hit and run? 5 Raiders, in fact. Maybe Hitman just doesn't rebuild grunts. I guess he doesn't.
Yeah, Speed Scroll used for Kiwi. Now the shop's dead. He's not going to have that Speed Scroll anymore, but he does have tons of mana available on this TC. The Stomp is good, and Hitman is taking a fight. He's got Spirit Link. Is it enough?
Oh, I feel like it is. I just feel like Hitman has so much. The Stomps are great, but there's only 1 more left. The greater mana's already been used, and look at the Shadowhunter's mana, man. Just look at it. It's incredible. The illusions in the front as well. There's no more Stomps.
He's got 1 mana stealing on the Shadowhunter as well. He's making sure that TC doesn't have any mana. Hitman is actually no GG, no respecting, and he's going to be able to take down Kiwi, I think. Kiwi's losing. He's hemorrhaging Headhunters, and he doesn't even have tier 3 yet. This isn't Berserker like he had before when he was trying to hold. I think Hitman has done it, guys. All your channel points will be lost. if you voted
just
for Kiwi.
Just the 4% of people.
Yeah. Anticlimactic, but still no reinforced defenses as well. Hitman's going to be able to take down that burrow. GG is called. And guys, it's close, but no cigar. Hitman going to be going through to the semis.
Really great try from Kiwi. What a series. Very entertaining, very close. And if a couple things went better for him in the 2 games he lost, it would have been 2-1 in Kiwi's favor. But really, I mean, no memes aside, making us think that maybe Hitman was going to be knocked out before ever making it into the top 4. And that's quite the accomplishment from KiWiKaKi. Like, I was thinking we're going to have this crazy top 4. But Hitman always comes through in the end. And 2-1.